fucking try to do some shit today. Thank God I'm back in the office and the stream quality should be much better. I'm on Ethernet. All right. So what the fuck is the deal? I need to add to path. So I'm trying to switch over. Fish add path. Is that all I have to do? -A, add to the end, prepend. What is the default to? Prepend is the default? Okay, so fish add path. I just put that in my startup, I think. Who the fuck is it? Oh, I need to put it at the top. Fuck. I hate Vim, dude. What am I doing? Is it like that? I think that should be all I need. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, yeah. The JG, it's because of custom function. I can just ignore that. All right, so I mean that's a broad strokes important stuff. So, all right, we're switched to fish. Like, good stuff. Okay, it took us a long time. All right, so now what we want to do is there's a number of things that we need to do. I mean, I really want to ask like Gabriel or someone, like what is a good design for this? I feel like I haven't really collabed with him at all. Let me just put, okay, here, I'll show you guys. All right, I'm in help desk. Fuck, I clicked Control C. Okay. We do want time to first x, though. And actually, we want... second evaluation, too. And then we want to store the, like, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Hold on, I got a text. All right, cool. Um, uh, yeah. Was this just ordinary Diffeek, or was this... Interesting. Doing a bunch of nasty stuff. Alright, I kind of want to mess around with this Linux perf stuff. I mean, not, yeah, use it pre-compilation time, using time, but also time to first X. And that is the harder part because you need to know the important functionality of the package, I guess. Or like the functionality that gets used like most of the time. So in the case of like Fuck. Oh, that's so lame. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to buy code spaces. Actually, time on code spaces. That's fine. Fuck. Okay, what did I change? I changed, not really anything, but, let's do this. That pre-comp was like completely hung. Okay, now we connect. Oh. Actually, I guess I could do it on here. Okay, so we're switching, and then, okay, then there's just one thing that I want to do as a second project, which is, I want to get, oh, here we go. Yeah, I want to do a whole bunch of, I want to download all of the 10Q reports for a whole bunch of companies, and just so that, like, when I look at a company, I can see, oh, this is where they are in phase space of all the companies. But that's for later. I'm not really interested in that right now. All right, let's open this up. Can I get fish? Bro. Bro. I hate that I don't have pseudo. Pseudo. All right. Open this shit up. Fuck. Oh, is it because I did the run? Hold on, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Basically, I wonder if there's a Julia up JLL. That'd be kind of funny. All right. Bruh. Well, that's cool. Okay, no. Right. So this thing from 1.9, native code caching, is that you actually get native code cached instead of just code typed. And so pre-compilation is actually slower. Time to first X should be faster because you're actually compiling less code. That's my understanding. All right. Cool. All right. Let's do this. Yeah. Huh? Is this an issue? Wait, why is CI failing? It probably was too... Bro, what's up with what is up with that? Yo, why don't we just have... Why is CI on BuildKit? I don't really understand that. Fuck. There's like bad compat on something. Ugh. All right, fine. Yeah. I mean, the least you could do is add compat. This is what happens. And it's in there. That's why I never add compat to anything, I think. Okay, let's try the @p stats. Is this a timer output? What is this? How do you read these perf things?
Hello, good day to you.
Holy fuck.
Today, I'll be doing a demonstration on Perf basics. So this is part of my series about Linux performance analysis. So Perf is one of the most important tools that you can use, for performance analysis on Linux servers. I'll be demonstrating how to install it, and I'll also be showing some common commands and options that you can use with Perf. So let us actually go. So this is the official page for Perf. So it describes, what Perf command is and how to use it. So on this page you see something like, this is the wiki page for Linux perf command, also called perf events. So it says perf is powerful. It can instrument CPU performance counters, trace points, K probes, and U probes. So it is capable of doing lightweight profiling. And what does that mean is that it can get information, it can get data, from different sources, from hardware and software, and give it to us, present it to us so that we can understand, we can gain visibility into the performance of maybe an application or a particular command. Also, if you do man on perf, so you see some basic information about Perf is a performance analysis tool for Linux. And if you go to description, it says Perf performance counters for Linux are new kernel-based subsystem that provide a framework for all things performance analysis. So that is our performance counters. So these performance counters are generally from the performance monitoring unit. So performance monitoring unit is it's a newer unit. On newer CPUs, there's a particular unit now called performance monitoring unit, and Perf can also get information from software, things like trace points and K probes and U probes. So, like I said here, our Perf make use of data from performance monitoring units, to basically give us statistics on how our application is performing. So let's talk about how you can install it. So the way you install Perf depends on the distro that you're on. So if you're on Ubuntu, you have to install it from the Linux tools - the kernel version. If you're on Fedora, you can simply do yum install Perf. Works with some commands. So Perf has, it's like its own command that you can run, and the commands are outlined here. So I'll be demonstrating a couple of these commands. I'll be demonstrating like 5 of them, and if you want to interact with the other ones, you can definitely do so. So the first one that I'll be showing here is called start. I think this is like the most common command. So for example, if you run ls on your system, ls lists the directory. But if you want to analyze what actually goes on, you can run perf start on ls. So then, after listing the directory, it will also show you the performance, counter statistics.
That's fucking sick. Dude. It tells you exactly how many instructions were... That's nasty, bro. That's really cool.
For ls. So you see things like context switches, the CPU migration, page faults.
Interesting.
Cycles, number of instructions, branches, branch misses. So this is a lot of information about what happens when I run ls. So let's actually do something maybe that will give us a little bit more data. So let's run perf start on dd. So dd, let's copy some bytes from dev0. Let's copy it to, I'll call it demo zeros. So the block size, I'll make it 1 gigabyte. The count, I'll make it 2. So basically what I'm doing is I'm copying 2 gigabyte of or byte, from dev 0 to this file called called demo zeros. So and I'm going to run perf start on that. So let's do it. So the command is running, and as it is running, the perf is also gathering statistics on this command. So it's going to report the statistics, so I'll be able to understand. So like you see, I have the statistics, I have the task, the clock, context switches, CPU migration, page faults. So all these
6
statistics,
billion instructions.
we usually call
Crazy.
it events.
All right. So what we got to do, all right, so that. Oh. All right, cool. And I want to do this just so that's better. All right, now we do perf. Let me make this bigger for y'all and me. All right, perf stat that. What the fuck, bro? That's way more than copying. That's nutty. All right. So, all right, so actually what I want to do is, so right, so these are just a couple of scripts that, things that you would want to do. So this is data, CSV, df.jl. So this is using CSV data frames, and where's that? I'm gonna put this here for now. Data, I don't know, that's fucking lame. Okay. Oh wait. I mean, you kind of do want to disambiguate, all right, and then a basic operation. So here I'm going to do not dash E. What? Oh, yeah. That's actually really crazy. So, but let's do this now. Dude, that's so lame. Okay. What else can we do?
There can be a lot of events. There are a lot of events, and I'll show you how you can learn about some of these events, and you can focus on a particular event also. So But let me show another command so that I will show you, what else we can do. So let's look at record. Record is, rather than giving us the output like this, we can record the output. You can record it, and by default, it will be stored in a file called perf.data. So let's do a record. So rather than giving us the output, it is going to store the output in a file, and we can look at the file. And the file that we generated is going to be a binary file, so we have to use perf report to look at the file. So for example, now it has captured. It said captured and wrote 0.18 megabyte and stored in perf data. So to look at this file, actually, you have to run perf report -I to specify the particular file. So as you can see, look at this file. I have an analysis of what actually goes on. I have the things that actually the events that that had the.
Okay, so let's try that. Let's just see what the fuck is going on there. Weird. Here's what I want. Perf record options. Yeah, but like, where does it store the thingy? Okay. What did he do? Perf info? Perf
-I can see.
-I. Oh wow, it's like a thing. Interesting. Kernel.k_allsins. Switch fpu return. Alright, the thing is, you need a bunch of like environments. So what I actually want to do here, uh-oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty bad. What is the PR? Dude, that's all you have to do? And it works? Why does this fail? I'm texting Chris. Alright, I told Chris to merge his PR. We gotta do it too. We gotta get that shit. Fuck. See, because you gotta do this, you gotta do that, a struct was different. Honestly, that is a project that would be amazing. Alright, so what I wanna do though, I wanna do generate, alright, so in here, okay, now I want to do my usual thing. Okay, and it's using, we're going to do the whole thing, and we're just going to get a sense of, actually, no. This just returns the expression, right? What? Okay, whatever. Do I actually have a... Ugh, fuck me. Fuck me, man. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, okay, so now we want also, oh yeah, we have this too. Should we do it as an expression? We could always parse the string. I mean, who the fuck cares? So let's do this. We're gonna assume that sys is a thing. And we're actually, we might as well call structural simplifier. And we don't need any of this because tspin is in here. And we're gonna do the auto alg because this is the workflow that I want to be good. Cool. Anyway, so we put that in there, but who the fuck cares? All right, now we have this. All right, I want to do the perf on this script. So here, I'm going to add all this. How long does this take to precompile? I'm guessing. So maybe I should just create a number of like curated things that people do. I mean, the tests are that though. That's the thing. Is maybe I should just hijack tests. You take a repo, you clone it, you run the tests, and you run perf on the tests. The problem with that is that you want to do it by test set. So you want to run perf on all the test sets. The problem is there's probably a lack of uniformity there. Actually, this pre-compilation is going mighty fast, though. I mean, the problem is the tail end of the precompile, the depth tree is like narrow. It's not wide, so the parallelization doesn't really help you there. Oh, and let's do oh yeah. Okay, so even just for this one. So by the end of this stream, what I really want is I want to plot this thing over the past 4 Julia versions and just see, have we gotten faster at doing this? Because that's really what I care about. I just want Diffeq to be good. Diffeq and Modeling Toolkit. If I do time imports on so it just does one after the other and then, yeah. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is it takes in a bin in a project, instantiates the project. There's a lot of like little weird things about this. Okay, so this pre-compilation is not cool. I think I'm gonna go take a shit. Make some more coffee and take a shit. Can you merge my PRO? Okay. All right, look at this. Look at this. Water is empty. So I gotta fill the water. Gotta get my keys. Fill the water. Where the fuck are my keys? All right. It's still pre-compiling. That's actually nasty, man. Oh, that's such, bro, that's hard. Okay. So what do we want? We want this thing, but we want to do. We want. This is gonna take fucking forever. All right, so I kind of like this though. Just track a couple of big important things that you may want to do. Don't. I mean, it would be cool to see a whole bunch of packages and their data, but to start out with, I think this is actually more useful. But let me go get this water. Alrighty then. Okay. I have no idea. How about this? Oh, fuck. Watch it be okay. All right, how about that? But for right now, let's do this perf report dash I. What even is that? Symbol obvious subtype. GC has free type vars. Okay, so runner here, dir that has a project.toml and a bin.jl. We run I think that should be fine. We do this for C and CH. And then what we do is we actually run perf record, and then perf record probably cannot load tips.txt. Please install perf. Okay. How the fuck am I looking at this right now if I don't have perf? So 5% of the time is on this obvious subtype thing. What is that? It's a C call? What was the total time? Wait, can I? Okay, yeah, let me watch that video though. What else can I do? That's the question.
A particular file. So as you can see, look at this file. I have an analysis of what actually goes on. I have the things that actually the events that that had the biggest impact are listed above, and then there are some other events also that we can look at. So this is how to basically record and report about particular command or application. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so the next one that we're talking about is list. So parent list. So like I said, events are what are shown here, but there are a lot of events actually. There are a lot of events you can look at. So for example, branch instruction, cache references, cache misses, context switches, emulation faults, So these are like hardware events. Then there are some other events also, kernel PMU events. So like I said, there's something called performance monitoring units. So you see something like kernel PMU events. Then you see something like trace points. Also, trace points are very important in Linux performance analysis. I will do another video to talk about them. So
Oh, he's gonna
so you
talk
see,
about
you have trace points, things referring to SFX. So these are like, maybe you have the disk IO going on. So these are like events. So the various events basically that takes place. So if you want to focus on a particular event, like when we run ParafStat, we can actually focus on a particular event. For example, let's say we want to focus on context switches. We can use our context switches or CS. CS is another short form of it. So we can focus on CS basically. And if we run the start again, we are only going to get information about context switches that happens. So you see the pattern, you have paraf, start the event and the command.
Oh, here's all these L of M calls. Does this mean? So these are. Oh, this is time being spent in compilation. So we can see actually. Interesting. Wait. So can I read? See, I want a table. So, Julia, read in, wait, what is pprof? Oh, okay. Bruh, you have to build it? Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay. So for right now, just in the run tests. Okay. That's pretty sick with the web view. That's fucking cool. Why is the font all fucked up? That was weird. Do I have pprof? I would expect to. Bruh! Why? Alright, well, maybe I can just use the... How do I get my chair to, like, lock backwards? This thing is, like, so far forward. I wanna lock it. What does it actually do? Oh, this is just this? Alright, that's fine. Fuck. Alright, well, let's just see what's in this thing. Alright, fine. I guess we go into code spaces. Okay, fine. I just want to fucking finish this thing. This is so insane. I want a data frame of the pprof results, and it doesn't seem like... Fuck, that's so lame. Okay. Okay. So let's just commit the modifications. I'll change here. I added a couple of packages. So Linux perf is not the move, I feel like. I feel like we should run... Fuck, that sucks though, because it is the move. Right? It is the move, because you don't want to start Julia, because like otherwise you're just benchmarking starting Julia and the results are way noisier. So that's not the move. All right, whatever. I'm okay with this. Let's just get this. Like, I'm just fucking wasting time. Okay. This is nothing. This is fine. Been to jail. No. Okay, cool. So, Okay. Now I have to go to fucking code spaces. I don't think I have any hours left, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, you gotta close remote connection first. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna turn my mic and everything. Okay, I'm back, and I have spent money. Or I'm now spending money. But I have this fucking code space thing, so whatever. Wait, I have. Fuck. How do I see what that commit was? Uh. Uh. Okay, well, it went away, so that's okay. Cool. Date is no, okay. All right. We can probably just clean that up. None of that seemed to work. The problem is I don't want to make too many changes on here because I can never push to my fucking, I don't know, I have to fix that. But I can't push to my repos on GitHub Codespace, and I don't know why. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to here. Oh, I want to do this too. What? Oh, interesting. Cool. And then do I have, nope. What? You should explicitly set one. Fuck. Bro, you can't give me this many options, dude. Holy shit. I don't know which one to get. This is the Linux kernel version? Dude. The fuck, man? This one seems like the best one. Dude, Codespace is sick. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do Linux tools generic. I agree. That seems like the one that makes the most sense to me. All right. Well, in the meantime, let's copy this. Put this in here. Oh, that's so annoying. We get the local one. And we get the Codespace one. We got this one. We got all sorts of ones. I think I can close this. I think we're done here. Okay. So let's get this thing. Okay. Just want to upload that. Bruh. I didn't know this was going to take so long. Okay, thank God. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, no. Oh. Bro. All right, we have perf. Now what we want to do is we don't want to perf a call. We do want to do the whole thing. So we're going to delete the manifest. We're going to do this whole thing. Alright, we're going to add package. Is that the right thing? I don't know. But package dot. We're going to do this. It sucks that I have to wait for this shit again. That really sucks. All I want is a data frame of that perf results. Okay, well, in the nah, I have to wait for this before I can run perf. I don't even want this. I don't even want this. I don't know why that's there. I think it's important to use the full differential equations though. Like, yeah, you could just use ordinary diffeq, but you want the auto alg, man. You want the auto alg. Shit takes so long. I actually want to see what it says. Oh, I have the perf.data. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I'm still gotta wait for this thing, but I can at least do the. Okay. This looks different than these are just pointers. These are just addresses. I guess that makes sense. You can't like really ship around. LD. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. libjulia liblvm. Are we almost ready? Nope. I mean, that's the thing though, is actually the amount of time between ordinary diffeq and differential equations is not that long. Like, ordinary diffeq is pretty much as heavy as the full thing. What do you need after that? What do we need after that? I don't even know. It's probably the plots. It's probably plots. No, I don't know what it's gonna be. This shit takes so long. Okay. I'm not gonna submit a PR to fix the website, bro. That's not my fucking job. All right. This is comically slow. Holy shit. This is brutal. Holy fuck. I'm playing music. I'm pissed. Let's go to YouTube.
And so the command can be any command that you want to run. So you see, for example, I have 1,911 context switches during this period, which is 11 seconds. So
it's literally just perf data. Oh, sick. Why does it have all this extra bloat in it? Maybe I should steal this? Seems like a good idea. It uses... Wait, what's... At time it is from... Oh, Jesus. This is like ancient. What is it called? Perfutil? I bet it's defined in here. Yep. That's fucking lame, man. It's because it was in the source tree that they only wanted to use standard libraries, but I don't have to do that. Dude, how is this still going? It's actually so much worse on here than it was on my computer. I think I probably closed it. I did. Well, whatever. Okay, well, I just want to look through the actual benchmarks. So this is the code for so fib is in here. This is a very small list of micro benchmarks. It would be good to use this though. Oh, thank God. It took 10 minutes. All right, fuck it. So now that we have this thing, we can run, we can delete this one. And we do perf record Julia dash startup equals no dash project bin.jl. I think that's all I have to do. Fuck. Okay. What? Dude, you can't do anything. Not supported. What is that about? Allow use of almost all. To make this setting permanent, allow use of almost all events by all users. Okay. Ah, fuck. Yes. I guarantee that shit didn't work. Can't change it. Man. Dude, this is such a fucking bummer. Edit syscontrol. I guarantee I can't. Okay, what do I need? I need consider tweaking perf event paranoid, which controls the use of performance events by unprivileged users without cap sysadmin. To make this permanent, change this thing. Guaranteed I'm not allowed to do that. Can't do anything, man. Oh, so fucking lame. Yeah, what's up?
I just awoke from my slumber.
Okay. Um. special. Stinks. All right. Well, what are options now? I the problem on deep sea was that I needed fuck, man. Super fucking lame. All right. Well, I can ask to get pprof. Infrastructure. Ask about infrastructure. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this. Fuck. Shit's stinky, bro. It's fucking. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like this is really kind of a roadblock. Okay. I don't want to dox Chris, so I'm gonna text him on here. Ooh, I almost got it. That's perfect. Okay. Fuck, man. Just a link to Octave, bro. Wait, how is he bolding things? Sir Tim lied to you, bro. How is he? This is sick, man. That's funny. This is cool. Unicode has bold versions of... Yeah, man, Unicode is all you need. It's frankly very silly and I love it. All right, well, let's close this thing so I don't pay for some. Done paying for it. Man, that's stinky. That's so stinky. Fuck. All right. You can't even select anything? Dude, that's wild. What the fuck? Wait, what? 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 My path is all fucked. Whatever. I'm not getting hung up on that shit. You can't select any of the text. It's so weird. All right. I kind of love that. Ray gun? Yeah, that's fucking sick, dude. I want to build a ray gun. 300 kilowatts. Holy shit. That's fucking rad. I love that. I want to read it. The technical challenge in missile defense has been compared with that of hitting a bullet with a bullet. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to do real work. That's the sucky thing. Oh, yeah. No fucking way, bro. I want to work on that, dude. Oh! It's fucking sick. I want to build one. Oh my god, that's fucking rad. Dude, I want to do swarm robotics. Like that is so cool. Drone swarm. This seems pretty good.
So I finally did it. After stating in a video from 2017 that I would finish a DIY drone by 2022, I'm happy to say that I was finally able to put together this drone, which can in fact fly, but I'm still a beginner when it comes to controlling it. Now you probably already noticed that this is not your standard drone, like for example DJI mostly makes them, which fly rather slow and controlled so that you can make beautiful recordings. No, this is an FPV or first-person view drone, meaning you can not only see what the drone sees while flying, but it also moves way faster through the air and thus lets you capture some unique video footage with the help of a GoPro on top. And the reason why I built this was that months ago I got a beginner's FPV drone kit that came with a tiny drone, which works wonderfully but can easily get blown away by the wind. So I wanted something a bit bigger and heavier, and I feel like I went overboard here, but you will see that later. Before that though, let me show you my journey of building this thing, which was not super easy to do because the drone market just overflows with different hardware, communication protocols, and software. But
So get CMake. I'm down to fuck around with Binary Builder. Let's do that shit. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna do it on the code space. I don't give a shit. Nah, I'm gonna do it here. Alright, just terminal, no, I haven't done Binary Builder stuff in a long time. I don't know why I would even need to do Binary Builder. Like, this really doesn't seem like a good use of my time. Unlike most free software for creating 3D models, such as the famous application Blender, OpenSCAD focuses on the CAD aspects rather than the artistic aspects of 3D modeling. Thus, this might be an application you were looking for when you were planning to create 3D models of machine parts, but probably not the tool for creating computer animated movies. OpenSCAD is not an interactive modeler. Instead, it is more like a 3D compiler that reads a script. So part of making a quadcopter, I guess, is like, you want to know what forces are going to be acted on between the quadcopter and the environment. And then you want to optimize for a whole bunch of different things. So figuring out that cost
luckily,
function.
after this video, you should have a good idea of what is going on, and you should be able to build something similar. So let's get started. This video is sponsored by Keysight, who have a huge virtual event here, which is this, you then check exploring what parts we need for a drone, and let's use my completed one as an example. The first obvious part is of course a frame, onto which all other components get mounted on. Next are the motors with propellers, that create the upward thrust while spinning, and of course we also need a battery to power it all. Then some kind of receiver that, like the name implies, receives a signal from a remote so that the drone knows what direction to follow. And since we're dealing with an FPV drone, we also need a camera and a VTX system with fitting antenna, of which I honestly also never heard of before. It stands for video transmitter, and it basically takes the camera video signal and sends it out as a 5.8 GHz signal that the FPV goggles, which we also need, can then receive and play back. And the last things they're missing are the VC board and ESC board. Now FC stands for flight controller, and it's basically the heart of the system. It, for example, comes with an accelerometer IC, which the drone uses to find out how it is positioned in the air, and through the help of an integrated PID control loop, it can then tell each motor how fast to spin so that it can stand upright in the air without crashing. Of course, it also manages to receive controller signal, camera signal, outputs the VTX signal, and much, much more. The only big thing it cannot do directly is driving the BLDC boards, for which we got the ESC board, aka Electronic Speed Controller board, that drives the motors at a specific speed depending on how the flight controller demands it. And those were all in all the basic components required for an FPV drone, and I started my component hunt by firstly looking for a frame. The reason is that depending on whether you choose a small or big frame, all the other components have to be smaller or bigger too. And honestly speaking, I didn't feel like buying a pre-made frame, because when 3D printing a frame, you can always easily replace parts, and by using PETG filament, you also get reasonably strong parts, which eventually though can also break. So I searched for suitable models on printables, and eventually found this 6-inch one whose design I really liked. I asked its creator whether I can showcase it in the video, and he agreed and even helped me a lot during the build, so big thanks to him. And with the model selected, I started 3D printing all parts, and while that was going on, I was looking for motors on Amazon, which the model creator actually advised me not to use. The reason is that they often come with low quality bearings, so he instead recommended this motor in combination with a 4S battery. With the given kV rating, using a 4S battery should give me an average RPM of 37,814, which is above the RPM thrust graph I created in a previous video, and thus it
Okay, so it's an interesting question. What type of drone do you want to make? You know, how fast do you want it to go? And you want to put all these specifications. So I feel like for me, I want to build the absolute cheapest drone that can do basic self-flying.
it should easily lift 500 gram, meaning 4 of them should be able to do 2 kilogram, which I found was more than enough. And by the way, I would highly recommend checking out the video I just mentioned, because it shows you very well how battery, ESC, motor, and propeller interplay with one another. But anyway, the datasheet of the motor also stated that how battery, ESC,
Motor test stand.
motor, and
I'm
propeller
gonna watch
interplay with
that
one another.
video.
But anyway, the datasheet of the motor also stated that even with only 50% thrust, it is capable of lifting 563 gram. So I was pretty sure that those should work. Next for the propellers, I was advised to get 6-inch ones. But once I saw how close they get to the drone, maybe turning it into drone goulash, I instead went with generic 5-inch ones.
Goulash.
For the battery, like I said before, I went with a 4S one, with a capacity of 2.2 amp hours, and most importantly, a high C rating, which basically says that it can output a high current, and thus a high power, which is more than enough to enjoy the maximum power of all 4 motors. Moving on, next was the receiver and remote parts, and for that, I wanted to reuse the remote from my beginner's drone kit. Luckily, it apparently comes with the ELRS communication protocol that can be used for modern drones. As a comparison, back in the old days, all your drone remote inputs would alter one data channel at the receiver, which is basically a standard servo signal. But since dealing with so many data channels is just confusing, modern remotes and receivers just talk to the flight controller through a receive and transmit line, and thus we reduced, for example, 9 data wires to just 2. The bad news is though that there are a ton of different protocols from different manufacturers. But like I said, ELRS is apparently not only supported by my remote, but also new and great, and I could easily get a fitting 2.4 GHz ELSR receiver for pretty cheap from the internet. So next, I also wanted to reuse my old goggles, which was also not a problem because all 5.8 GHz transmitter systems should work with them. So I simply got one that was currently available. And the camera was also a suggestion from the model creator, which I didn't regret. Okay, last but not least, a flight controller and ESC. And here I was told that pretty much anything would work as long as the ESC could handle the motor current. The flight controller comes with a standard size, and it uses Betaflight, which is the software on the flight controller that basically handles everything, and that probably most drone owners use. So I decided on the SUSE 60 amp one, because it looked well made and came with a
60
decent manual.
amps?
And thus, I finally got all the parts for the drone. And if you want to build something similar, you can of course find a complete parts list with example seller in the video description. There you can of course also find the additional parts like screws, standoffs, zip ties, and everything else. And with that being said, I started the actual drone build by firstly securing all the motors to the motor arms, and then attaching those to the bottom piece of the frame with more screws. At this point, I was happy to find out that the motor wires were long enough to reach the ESC, so I tied them to the arms with the help of zip ties before soldering the XT60 battery connector to the ESC, along with
Do they tag? Dude, the last release was over a year and a half ago. Bro. See, I never know what I'm doing. Do I require any binary dependency? I don't know. Build. How do we do it? An AI should be good at this actually. But this should be the same as you. Okay, fine. I don't even want to do this, dude. What's up?
I'm leaving now.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright. Yeah, fuck this. I just want to watch the video. It's
All the
unfortunate,
motor
man.
wires. Next, I soldered the camera wires, receiver wires, and VTX wires to the startup heads of the flight controller, like its manual told me to do so. And after connecting the ESC and FC with the
Yep.
I wasn't done.
Oh.
This spacecraft used xenon as a propellant because it has a high atomic mass, allowing it to provide more kick per atom, while being inert and having a high storage density, lending itself to long-term storage on a spacecraft. The engine releases both xenon atoms and high-energy electrons into the ionization chamber, where they collide to produce a positive xenon atom and more electrons. These electrons are then collected by the positively charged chamber walls, while the positive xenon atoms migrate towards the chamber exit, which contains two grids, a positive grid called the screen grid and a negative grid called the accelerator grid. The high electrical potential between these grids causes the positive ions to accelerate and shoot out of the engine.
Alright, whatever, man.
Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be building a pretty sick quadcopter here. This is a mid-range to a budget quadcopter.
It's like a carbon fiber thing.
And throughout the build, I'll be covering everything as fast as possible and as detailed as possible, and any issues you might come across and how to resolve those issues if they were to come across. And what we're building today is going to be a 5-inch 6S quadcopter. 6S meaning the battery it's going to take. It can also take 4S. And if you want to do a 4S build, all you have to do is choose different motors. And if you want cheaper motors, I'll have the cheaper stuff linked down below. That performs great, and I've been using for quite some time. I've been building quadcopters for over 4 years now. So let's quickly cover the components that we're going to be using here. So for frame, we're going to be using an i5 frame, which I'll have linked down below. I really love this frame. And the reason why we're using this frame is because we have so many stacking options, so many 3D printed parts, and on Thingiverse you can find all kinds of attachments. These actually came with the frame, which will protect your overall lifespan of your quadcopter. If we take a look at the bottom here, we see we have even more 3D printed parts. All of these things did come in the box, and we even have a receiver holder here, which will hold the receiver in a really nice position, and we could route the antennas through those plastic pieces, which also came with the package here. Now for video transmitter, we're going to be using a Rush video transmitter. These are some of the best ones out in the market. You can get cheaper ones. However, these are really, really great and highly recommended by most of the community. I'll have some link down below and some cheaper as well that I've been using, so just in case your budget does not allow. For camera, we're using the T-Rex from Fox here. I haven't used it just yet. I didn't noise test it. I don't remember the latency on it, but I just had this laying around next to me, and it's been really great to test it out in the field. Theoretically, this should have some really great video quality, and we'll get to see that once we take it out flying. Now for stack, which is the ESC and the flight controller. When they come together, you call them a stack. Now, what I went with here is one of the best budget alternatives you could possibly get, because in my opinion, the most crucial part of your quadcopter is the electronic speed controller, which is this guy here, which we'll be taking a close look at in a bit here. So this is a Mamba stack. As you can tell, the packaging is pretty freaking awesome here. This is an F405 MK3 Lite edition, so don't let the light fool you. It still packs a 9-volt OSD, everything you ever want in a flight controller. Basically, you have everything here, so that's gonna be really great. And the reason a lot of people go with stacks is because it makes the connection between the flight controller and ESC much simpler with just one wire, and you're good to go here. So if we put this down, some of the things we're going to need is just some tape. Also, hex driver kit. I really like this. I actually have it linked down below. It comes with every single hex driver you possibly ever want here. And it's interchangeable.
Nice ass
and also some wire cutters if you have. And a solder pipe. That's
screwdriver,
really it. That's all we really need to
shit.
actually build this guy. And maybe if you could get some of these braided wires, you could actually pick some up for very cheap. You probably do a ton of quads with these. I've done already like 5, and I still have this much left here. Which I'll have this also linked down below. It's pretty cheap. As you can tell, it keeps the overall build very nice and clean. And at the same time, it does sort of protect your motors, which is really important because these cross can burn ESC, and you kind of don't want that. So before we get started, everything here is linked down below. And let's go ahead and go to the first step. So the first step, what I always recommend doing is connecting everything to your flight controller that needs to be connected. For example, our camera, video transmitter, and also our receiver. So we get that stuff out of the way, then we can put this to the side and then work on the frame and the ESC. So let's go ahead and take a look at which paths we need, and let's go ahead and start preparing them. So they're actually ripped with me here, but if we put them next to each other, what we can see is we have cam, ground,
Alright, you know what I want to do? I'm getting bored of this shit. So, I want to look up, these guys sell it? Oops. I want socks too. Oh. Nice. Dude, I want to fuck around with bench links. Benchling. Request a demo. I can't just use this shit? Dude, why do companies do this? Let's just send it with my real email. What am I doing this for? I work in academia, I work in industry. I don't know what I do. I don't do anything. I don't know. Usually, I don't know. I don't know how this works. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, weird. Ooh. Notebook, plan multi-day experiments, centralize data, and share experimental results. Design plasmids. Bro, that's fucking cool. Yeah, both of these things are actually sick. All right, let's do a notebook and we'll see what happens. Okay, cool. Yeah, so basically what I'm going to be looking for... Dude, why does it take my fucking Gravatar, bro? I'm changing my Gravatar. I don't know how these motherfuckers got this shit. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. I hate that it has my Gravatar, bro. I gotta change that shit. Gravatar got to die. Okay. Here's a sample experiment to show you how notebook entries work. Use tables with formulas to make a master mix calculation. Edit the number of reactions to see it in action. Okay, number of reactions, 80. Component amount master mix. Water, 10x buffer, enzyme, master mix total, template, DNA, reaction total. Okay. Insert new days. To organize your entry and see it on the home calendar, use checkboxes to plan out your day. Interesting. Combine above reaction in tube. Incubate at 37C for an hour. Run gel. What happens when I click on this thing? Okay. It's just like HTML, I guess. And it renders. Link to other benchling files by dragging them in. Or use the @ symbol. Cool. Okay, so this is like a view of the plasmid. I want to make this smaller. What the fuck? Oh, yo, hide that shit. Okay. Drag and drop an image. Insert code blocks to keep your scripts right next to your notes and results. Okay, is that it? Is there more I can do? What's a protocol? All right, this is a protocol. This protocol is for cloning this type of plasmid, including this thing. It also applies, okay. What the fuck am I getting into? What's AdGene? What do they do? Non-profit proposal created to help scientists share plasmids. Plasmids are DNA-based research reagents commonly used in life sciences where scientists publish research papers. They deposit their associated plasmids at Adgene. Oh, shit. Social network for... Bro, it's a GitHub. Yo, that's crazy. I wonder if you could just host your plasmids on GitHub. CRISPR. This is that adeno-adjacent virus or whatever. All plasmids, antibodies. Oh, this is so sick. Dude, the branding is fucking nice. I love these little guys. They're so cute. All right. Deposit your plasmids with Adgene and we'll handle storage, distribution, and rest. Is there an API? Introducing antibodies. I just already use recombinant antibodies. Holy shit. Alright, let's do an I'm feeling lucky. The fuck? Is there like a most popular? Hot plasmids. Yo, that's fucking rad. Yo, holy shit. Alright. This is the Zhang Lab. This is a PI. Bro. Including induction of multipotential neuroepithelial cells that form neural tube-like structures, patterning of region-specific neural progenitors, and generation of neurons in glia with particular neurotransmitter or functional phenotype. In parallel, we're building transgenic human ESC lines with regulatable gene expression. Together, we are dissecting biochemical interactions underlying the cellular differentiation processes under defined conditions. Such studies will hopefully bridge what we have learned from animal studies to human biology. Okay. This is fucking sick. This guy's a god. Altered patterning of trisomy... I don't know what that means. Okay. AAVS1 donor vector for inducible gene expression. Inducible gene expression? What does that mean? Okay, well, they don't have an API, so the fuck you do about that shit? Okay. Yeah, I want to walk through one of these things. Oh. Yeah, I'll get a... Yeah, alright, I'm done with that. Bro, I bet there's a ton of Google groups that I should join. You gotta see what other people are doing. Okay. Okay. What? For gel extraction cleanup of up to 10 micrograms of DNA, 70 base pairs to 10 kilobases from enzymatic reactions. Okay. Bro, what? Yo, that is not feasible. Okay, it's $1,000 less. How much is this? Okay, okay, so okay, all right, fine. Whoa. That's cool. Interesting. I wish I could use the arrow keys, bro. That's hype. What is all this shit? This is fucking cool. So how do you move stuff around, though? Like, how much human labor is involved here? There's all these machines, but I don't really know what they do. This tour is not very helpful. It is fucking awesome, though, I gotta say. So what is this? All right. Thermo Fisher offers a wide range of lab automation, include liquid handling systems, microplate readers, laboratory robots. Yeah.
Did you get my text?
No.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right.